Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone, and welcome back to another YouTube video, another live commentary between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. Game 6 played at the NASA Coliseum. This could be the last Bruins broadcast of the year if they cannot defeat Semyon Varlamov at home. Islanders coming off a crazy 5-4 win on Monday night. And they took the 3-2 series lead here, and the well-anticipated Game 6 was about to get underway. Your starting goaltender for the Boston Bruins is indeed Tuukka Rask. He was apparently dealing with some injuries during Game 5, so perhaps my comments on Monday could have potentially been a little bit too harsh on him. Rask was apparently dealing with some minor injuries. That's why Jeremy Swayman played in the third period, and ultimately that's why Rask is getting the start here tonight. We don't know what we're going to get out of Rask. In my personal opinion, if Rask starts off slow, you got to switch back to Swayman. But Bruins played a phenomenal third period at least. They scored 2 goals. They only held the Islanders to 3 shots on goal. They did play decent during that third period. Even the first period, they had all the momentum until they let the Islanders tie it late with Matthew Barzal. And then the wheels just fell off the wagons there after having a terrible second period. Heading into this game, the Bruins had to suffer 2 fines. What's up, Sean? Thanks for stopping by. Bruins had to suffer 2 fines yesterday. Bruce Cassidy fined $25,000 for basically calling the New York Islanders the New York Saints after some questionable refereeing. And also, Bruins left winger Nick Ritchie, who's now in the fourth line, demoted. So there is still no Trent Frederick, rather. There is no Frederick still, but they're going to demote Ritchie down to the fourth line. He gets fined $5,000 for his elbow to the face to Islanders defenseman Scott Mayfield, which in my opinion, I do agree that was a fair fine. $5,000 for elbowing a player when when he has both his knees on the ice. That I agree with. The Cassidy comment about the referees. Listen, Rob Brendamore was fined $25,000 last year for also talking about the referee, the same exact referee, and really just shows that hopefully we don't have that fishing crew tonight. I do not believe we do. Hopefully some ref luck can go towards the Bruins and kind of make up from the momentum last game. But, of course, if this is the final game of the season for the Bruins, is this the last we're going to see David Krejci, Tuukka Rask? Last we're going to see these guys in Bruins uniforms. Patrice Bergeron, I highly doubt he'll retire, but, he is in his late 30s. I would assume he won't, but you can't really speculate that this won't be one of his last years. Yeah, Richie put on the fourth line to be physical. I agree with that, but again, you got to put in Frederick. I think right now, not going to lie, but during the series, Sean Kuraly's been pretty replaceable, so maybe you could have swapped out Kuraly with Frederick. I don't know. But anyway, the national anthem is over. The Coliseum is rocking. Look at those orange towels. They were yellow. I think I was at a Steelers game. Tonight's starting goaltenders, like I mentioned before, Semyon Varlamov for New York, who again has played spectacular since replacing Sorokin in the series, and Tuukka Rask in net for the Bruins, again coming off some nagging injuries. That was why Swayman played in the third period in Game 5. Rask, at least medically cleared to start this game. We'll see how long Rask goes, and ultimately we will see how quickly the momentum shifts, as this game is going to be absolutely crazy. We should have a lot of heavy hitting. So I could definitely see us getting potentially a couple of fights. Bruins push for a Game 7 at home ice Friday night. Islanders looking to face the Lightning in an Eastern Conference Finals rematch. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for stopping by. Pajot will take the draw for the Islanders. Bergeron for the Bruins. This decisive Game 6 is underway with a faceoff won by Pajot, and up ahead it goes to Pelech, and his shot gets blocked right out of the gate by Matt Grzelcyk. Puck goes in behind the net now. Travis Zajac gets it. Zajac up the boards over to Pulock's shot, saved by Rask. and he smothers 13 seconds in. On a shot from the blue line by Pulock, it looked like Kyle Palmieri was trying to screen out in front, but Rask made a good save. Bruins starting off with their first line, Islanders with their second line. Looking at Pelech right out of the faceoff. Just goes ahead and takes a nice shot on Rask. And now the faceoff will be won by the Bruins. Their first faceoff win of the game bounces off the boards, and Marchand will dish it up ahead, and here comes David Pastrnak, or rather, Grzelcyk shoots into the zone. Puck goes in behind the net. Now Bergeron tries to steal it from Pulock. Pulock now bounces off the boards. Marchand steals. In the corner, Marchand turns around, back over to McAvoy. Charlie McAvoy's low shot. That one's tipped in wide. Flipped in behind the net. Now here is Marchand. Marchand getting pinned by Pelech. Bergeron lost possession. Up ahead it goes to the Islanders. Quick pass off the boards, and Grzelcyk will steal. Grzelcyk will go D to McAvoy. McAvoy will bring it up ahead. Puck bounces in around the boards. Varlamov slows it down. And this one's going to be taken away by Charlie Coyle, who then flips in around the boards for Mike Riley, who then finds Taylor Hall down low. Hall working against Nelson, and then Hall is part of the Mayfield and Nelson sandwich there. That was a good hit to the blocker side of Varlamov's net. Now Hall gets in behind the net. Swoops out in front. That shot gets blocked. Up ahead, Josh Bailey will bring it. And here come the Islanders with Beauvillier. Good pass to Nelson. His wrist shot. Glove saved by Rask. Well, bounced in out of the glove. And now the Bruins will almost get possession until the Islanders get it back. Now here comes Mayfield. Quick pass over to Nelson. Good deep by Boston. Mayfield gets it back. A shot. That one's deflected wide. And now Jake DeBrusk will get it as the puck bounces off the boards. Over to the wing. Here comes Carson Kuhlman. Kuhlman with speed. Pass out in front for DeBrusk. And the Bruins' best scoring chance of the game right there. D to D. McAvoy down low to DeBrusk. Pass out in front. Doesn't connect. Now a Bruin lost his stick. And he'll ultimately go to the bench. Here comes Grzelcyk at the blue line. The backhander up ahead of Chris Wagner. Wagner going on in. Wagner! Oh, he almost did the backhand forehand, but the Islanders playing some good defense. Wagner couldn't get the shot off. Now here's Lazone up ahead. Bruins now. Good pass. Jared Tenorti's shot. Save Wagner poking away at it. Save Varlamov. My puck is loose for a moment. And now the referee finally blows the whistle. So make that 2 games in a row. Jared Tenorti has had a shot on goal. Something you obviously didn't see much during the regular season was Jared Tenorti having a little bit of offensive upside. He only had 1 assist in the 20-plus games he played with the Bruins over the season. And here's the Chris Wagner attempt. Nick Leddy just getting in the way, preventing Wagner from completing the backhand goal. Corrali wins the draw, and he backhands it on goal. Now Ritchie will play it in around the boards. So Ritchie has been demoted to the 4th line. That must mean Curtis Lazar is playing on the 3rd line. I agree. I think I would agree with that line change personally. Corrali's got a little bit more speed. Ritchie's got a little bit more grit. So I guess that would make sense why those two would switch lines, especially in the do-or-die game 6. Here's a shot. That one deflected. Backhanded by Matt Martin. And he's stoned by Rask. Oh, that was definitely a good scoring chance. Matt Martin with the backhander. Rask able to get to the side and make a good save. Oh, my goodness. Let's take a look here again. It was Andy Green who took the shot. It was deflected. Bounces off of Cizikas' skate right to Matt Martin. And Rask with a tremendous save. And look at this. Rask going from post to post, making a save and squeezing the puck on his pads. He was not that fast in Game 5. He was having a hard time shifting from post to post throughout Game 5. So it does look like Rask has definitely gotten a little bit better. Kel, what's up? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to rushing you too, see noise. Well, appreciate you stopping by. As here come the Islanders up ahead. Well, and also kind of the new rule, I'm not going to really pay as much attention to the chat until it's either commercial break or intermission, because a couple of times I've kind of been missing up like the assists to certain goals just because, you know, I've been reading the comments and stuff. And I'll obviously read you guys' comments, of course, but I'll wait till the commercial break as Marchand's shot goes up and over. And now here's Pelech bringing it up ahead. And now here come the Islanders. We'll flip it in. Puck bounce off the boards for Matt Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk now gets it back. Grzelcyk up ahead to McAvoy. Now over to Taylor Hall. Oh, and the referee trips over Hall. And it's going to lead to a chance for Nelson, a wrist shot. That one goes up and over. And a stoppage of play. Nothing you're going to do there, but the referee was blatantly in Taylor Hall's way. And then you see a big hit out of Pelech on Charlie McAvoy in the corner. Really setting up the physical tempo of this one. And here's the play. Hall retrieves the pass, and the referee knocks him over. And this is going to lead to a scoring chance for Brock Nelson. And let me tell you something. If he beat Tuukka Rask glove side there, Bruins fans would certainly have something to argue about, as Hall will bring it up ahead of Craig Smith. Over to Hall again, and his shot is denied by Varlamov, and up come the Islanders the other way. And now Beauvillier is going to work around Riley, or at least he tried to. Now a puck jam in the corner boards. Islanders fish it out, bring it back to the blue line. Bailey was trying to at least. Now another puck jam. Hall will squirt it loose for Beauvillier. Now a backhander out of front. Bailey a wrist shot. That one was a glove side shot, but it's out of play, and we'll get a face-off. Here's Cassidy, 5-5 in career elimination games. Barry Trotz is 14-11 in series-clinching games. I also saw a stat this season that the Bruins are 8-0-0 when trying to avoid like multiple away losses or something this season, which is very impressive. So we'll see what happens as Komarov will now get kicked out of the draw for Barzal. Of course, could have been a Bruin if they drafted him in the 2015 draft, elected to just select Jake DeBrusk, Jack Steranka, and Jacob Zaboral with those 3 picks instead. And here comes Barzal now. Over to Matt Martineau, shot by Noah Dobson into the glove of Rask. Jack Steranka. Why can I still not pronounce his name? Anyway, it was a good pass from Barzal over to Komarov, and a good shot by Dobson. I mean, it was around the net, but Rask able to make the save. Dobson, 6 assists in the playoffs. That is 4th among active defensemen, which is, I believe, what that stat read. Here comes Ritchie up the other way. The backhand over to Wagner. That shot kicks save Varlamov. And Varlamov sends it to the side. Oh, he was taken in 2018. Who was taken in 15? It was some forward. I know it was Lazone, DeBrusk, and I'm blanking on the other dude. I thought he was taken in 2015. I guess he was taken in 2018, which I guess would make sense why he's not getting as much playing time. I got a brainstorm here. Scott Mayfield goes into the corner. All right. Up ahead go the Islanders. This one will be flipped into the zone. It was, Sheehan. Yeah, no. It was, it was Zaboral, that one I knew, 13th. DeBrusk was 14th, and then it was Zachary Sheehan, who was the other pick. Not Forsbacka Carlson, no. I like Forsbacka Carlson, but that's not who I was thinking of. Up ahead, here's Marchand. Oh, I was saying I wasn't going to read the chat till the commercial break, and I'm reading the chat. Good Lord. Up ahead, a wrist shot by Paul Mary, blocked by McAvoy. Oh, and McAvoy goes tumbling down. A good hit there by the former Duck and Devil. Back over to the blue line, Leddy has it back down low to Nelson, brought in around the boards. And Marchand will give it up. Here comes Nelson again from the corner, trying to shield the puck. Goes in around the net. Pasternak with good forecheck. Over to Nick Leddy. Pass out in front. Doesn't connect on the centering pass. And now Marchand will lug it up ahead. And he'll float it down the river. Bounces off the boards and leaves it for Scott Mayfield behind the Isles net. Now up ahead, Mayfield bounces it off the boards, and this one will deflect out. Play 13:07 to go in the first. We're going to head to our first commercial break. Still scoreless. Physicality really picking up. McAvoy's been hit a couple of times this game. And we've had a lot of board jams as well. And we'll continue after this break. All right. I'm not going to do that. During the intermission, we'll obviously go take a look at any of the sports news that occurred. Well, actually, that'll be second intermission. We'll go over any of the sports news over the past couple of days, which has been a little bit of stuff happened. Oh, I gotta still post something. I was like, wait a minute. I was too busy focusing on the broadcast. I realized I still haven't posted something I should have posted by now. Oh, I kind of forgot about it. We'll post that now. That's okay. Where is he? What position is he? Center? I'm pretty sure he's a center. Devin Shore got re-signed by Edmonton. That's what it was. Yeah, he's a center. Okay. Side center. Devin Shore to a 2-year was an 8 point or 1 point something, 1.7. Okay. Watching from a sports bar. Oh, appreciate you, Lennon. Hey, listen, go tell everyone to go subscribe for weekly sports broadcasts if you're at a bar. Go do it. But I really appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, still scoreless. Heading out of the first commercial break, but I appreciate the good luck. I know you don't like the Islanders either, so we'll see what'll happen if us Bruins and Ranger fans will get happy later on in this broadcast. We'll see. As the puck is now back in play, and this one's going to bounce off the boards, and now Taylor Hall retrieves. Hall now passes this one up ahead. Now Hall will pass it up ahead, back over to Krejci. Now puck goes in behind the net, and then Krejci delivers the hit behind the net. Riley dishes it over to Krejci now. Back over a shot. That one's deflected. And Bruins now steal again. Here's a shot. That one taken away by the Islanders and cleared out to center. And Beauvillier gets rocked. What a hit there from Connor Clifton. And the Bruins deliver their biggest hit of the game. Connor Clifton with a huge hit, and the Bruins are going to use this to their advantage. Coyle gets tangled up. No trip. I'm sure that's to the displeasure of Bruce Cassidy. And now the Bruins will bring it up ahead with Matt Grzelcyk. Here comes Grzelcyk up ahead. Taylor Hall with speed, and then Hall gets hit entering into the zone. That was DeBrusk, rather. My apologies. Jake DeBrusk, the Bruin who got hit. Now Barzal dishes it over. Komarov. Shoved off the puck by Charlie Coyle. Now here's Jordan Eberle. Back over to the blue line. Here's a shot, and Rask with a good save. Eberle gets it back, playing around by Barzal. Barzal, the backhander, taken away by Boston momentarily, kept in. And now the Bruins clear, and they can't complete the pass to Carson Kuhlman, who will go down the length of the rink for an icing. All right. Hits the series 203 for the Islanders, 188 for the Bruins. Ain't that something? In fact, that is something. My goodness, the hits have been thrown throughout this entire series. Now we're going to get another icing. I got this. The Islanders already have over 200 hits this series. The Bruins will definitely hit 200 by the end of the broadcast. And remarkably enough, these two teams are still standing one game away from a Game 7. It is just incredible. these two teams have been able to take a beating physically. And mentally, I'm sure, as well. Here come the Islanders. Back over to the blue line. Dobson's low shot. Saved by Rask. Rebound plotted in by Travis Zajac. And an awful rebound given up by Rask. And the Islanders take a 1-0 lead. Guys, I think the wheel's off the wagon. Right out of the gate, Tuukka Rask. You played well, but no, one he's going to want back for sure. Let's take a look. Zajac wins Pajot wins the draw. And then Pajot's going to try to deflect it out in front, it looked like. Well, he's going to work it back to the blue line. A kick save by Rask. It's going to go right to Zajac. I mean, McAvoy trying to do all he can. Zajac just wins the puck battle in front of the net. And the Islanders take the 1-0 lead. And that is certainly one Tuukka Rask is going to sleep about if this game is decided by a goal, I can assure you. Well, here comes Jeremy Lauzon. Bruins back in the attacking zone. Fishes it down low to Hall. Hall now trying to find a man out in front. He can't. And now here come the Islanders who just scoot it down the ice. And Clutterbuck gets shoved down by Tenorti. Now Corrali, the backhander, and up ahead it goes. Over to Richie. Richie has to back a low shot. Save Varlamov. And a stoppage is called, and yeah, faceoff will probably be taken to Varlamov's glove side. And again, if you're Tuukka Rask, you got to make that stop. All right, faceoff taken to left side. Islanders going to steal the puck off the faceoff, and Zajac will shoot it into the corner boards. Grzelcyk gets away with the trip on Palmieri, and up ahead go the Bruins. Here's Pastrnak, and this one deflects that play. Now we're going to get another faceoff. This one could be potentially taken outside the zone. Now Zajac will take the Zajac line's back on the ice. As Pajot will take the face-off, and he'll win the face-off. Palmieri will flip it in down low over to Pajot, playing around the boards. Here comes Matt Grzelcyk. Pass it up ahead to Bergeron. Bergeron then falls down, and he'll pass it off the boards. Now here's Grzelcyk. Circling his own cage, will dish it over to McAvoy up ahead to Bergeron. That was a dangerous pass. Bergeron now brings into the zone. It's Pastrnak. Bergeron then lost possession. Here come the Islanders now up the other way. Mavillier gets shoved to the boards by Riley. Played in around. Pastrnak will lose possession, and now the Bruins will bring it up ahead, and Marchand will slow it down so the Islanders can retrieve it at center. Mayfield shoots it in around the boards. Here comes Connor Clifton. Clifton gets hammered to the boards. And now this one will crawl to Rask, and he'll turn aside. Puck will bounce off the boards, and now here comes David Krejci. Krejci lost possession to Nelson. Lauzon flipped it back in. Now the Islanders will bring it up ahead. Mayfield's pass gets deflected by Krejci, and back into the zone it goes. Taylor Hall let up. He would have delivered a big hit on Nick Leddy, but he didn't do it. Varlamov slows it down behind the net for Scott Mayfield. Played off the boards. This one, good check by Tenorti. And icing is waved off. Tenorti somehow beat Komarov. Up ahead, Taylor Hall. Hall waits. Good pass. Here's a shot from a corner. Save Varlamov. Now Craig Smith dishes it back over to Charlie Coyle. Coyle waits. Coyle to DeBrusk. Nice move. Shielding the puck for Smith, and he whipped on the shot. Riley back over to DeBrusk. Back over to Riley. His shot deflected. Back over to the blue line. A shot. That one tipped off the pipe and out of play. Connor Clifton was the Bruin who took the shot there, but ultimately no goal. It is Travis Zajac opening up the scoring for the Islanders. 1-0 mid-first period. Zajac's first goal of the playoffs. Pajot with his 9th assist. Dobson with his 7th. Well, Connor Clifton, though, with a very good scoring chance. I didn't score, but certainly very good. All right. Let's see. Well, if Boston sports, even if I was going to try to cheer you up and tell you the Red Sox score, I would not be doing my job. The Red Sox were winning 2-0, and now Houston is up 5-2. I mean, again, I wish some better luck was going around in Boston sports right now, but Bruins let up the first goal. The Red Sox blow a 2-0 lead. Yeah, Boston sports, it's going rough. It's going to be a rough evening for Boston sports, I can unfortunately already sense. I commentated the Bruins Lightning game 5 last year, so this won't be the first time I commentated the Bruins getting eliminated, so at least I'll be more prepared for it this time around if they are to lose tonight. DeBrusque passes it down low for Marchand. Marchand back over to the blue line. That shot's deflected. Bergeron gets it back, trying to pass it down low for Marchand. Now Marchand hits Pelech in the corner. Then Pelech gets shoved down. Bergeron lost possession, and up ahead go the Islanders, and a Bruin falls down. That was Pastrnak. Pajot a pass over to Paul Mary. Pass down low, out in front. That one doesn't reach anywhere. Mayfield's shot gets blocked. Bounces off of Marchand, and Pastrnak couldn't find Marchand. That would have been a breakaway. Oh, and then Marchand delivers the elbow to Mayfield. Now here's Tenorti. He's going away with it now. Tenorti over to Corrali. Pass back over to Ritchie. Ritchie is going to slow down Dobson. Wagner lost possession, played in around the boards. Now Clutterbuck delivers the body. A Bruin helmet goes flying off, and he'll go to the bench. That was Tenorti, who will try to pass up ahead. Puck goes into the zone, and Rask will slow it down for Clifton. Carlo, of course, inactive. So Connor Clifton in his role, Tenorti in his role. All right, Clifton might as well be as well. That shot saved made by Rask, and now Clifton will pin Clutterbuck to the boards. And Corrali takes a shot on the left-hand boards, and now the Islanders will go in D to D back from their own end. Up ahead goes Dobson. Now he's going to take a spin move in his own zone. Pass up ahead to Brock Nelson. The backhander in an empty slot. And that one just trickled wide. He didn't get a good shot off, and the rebound's blocked. Here come the Bruins. Hall over to Krejci. Back over to Taylor Hall. Hall, he has Craig Smith trailing, and he couldn't get the pass over. Good block by the Islanders. Puck will go down the length of the rink, and Riley will be there for the icing. What's up, Von Hook? Appreciate you stopping by. 6:11 to go in the first. 478 hits by the Islanders, by the way. Most by any team this playoffs. They've hit over the Bruins over 200 times in this series, and so I obviously must have hit Pittsburgh over 200 times in their series. Reggie wins the draw. McAvoy slap shot. That one just missed. that was dead center on the net. There is a potential chance of that being a goal, but ultimately, no. And here comes Taylor Hall up ahead to Krejci. Krejci now will backhand in past Pulock. And now we're going to get a stoppage. 5:47 to go in the first. We're going to head to commercial break. Oh, Bavilier is going to go to the box. So the Bruins are going on the power play when we come back. Boston, also remember, it was the Islanders who took a late penalty. Well, excuse me, it was the Bruins who took a late penalty in the first that resulted in an Islander goal. So will the same happen with the Bruins here tonight? We'll see. I probably have ESPN Plus, but I'm watching this on NBC if anyone was wondering. And the Bruins win Game 6. I do too, but after that St. Jekyll, I'm not going to switch my prediction mid-game, but it's a little rough. It is. Of course, the Bruins Islanders, the only game on tonight. And of course, Game 6 between Vegas and Colorado is tomorrow, which Powerskate show was switched from today to tomorrow, so I will not be commentating Avs and Knights. However, if Avs and Knights do go to a Game 7, that'll be Saturday night. I will hopefully commentate that. If there's a Game 7, we'll see. Should be able to, I would think. Also, just a little update. If this series does go 7, if the Bruins win this game, I will actually not be able to call Game 7. And I know what you're thinking. Grant, you commentated every single Bruins game up to this point. How could you possibly miss Game 7 if there is one? Well, today I just got word that I'm going to the Red Sox game on Friday. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make a little vlog for that. But if you're wondering, if there is a Game 7, I'll be at the Red Sox game, probably checking the score every now and then. I'll still be on social media if they're losing 3-0. I'll be like, oh, two grass stinks. But other than that, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to the Red Sox-Orioles game Friday. So if you're wondering, oh, why aren't you commentating Game 7? Well, now you know. Don't harp on me. But hey, if Boston wins, I'll certainly be back for the Tampa Bay series. So we'll see. The Islanders win, I'll be back too. I'm commentating the playoffs. The rest we go. So is what it is. No matter who advances, we're going to be commentating. Anyway, the Bruins on the power play already down to a minute and a half. McAvoy fishes it in down low. McAvoy gets it back over to Bergeron, and that shot's save made. Marchand was out in front, stolen by the Islanders, and cleared. Rask will leave his net. The Avs in Game 6. Yeah, I had Colorado winning in 7. Bruins are 5 for 11 on the power play in this series. Krejci will dish it over. Back over to Marchand. Pass to McAvoy. Waiting. Back to the blue line. McAvoy down low to Marchand. Marchand. The pass. McAvoy shot blocked. And Islanders will clear. Now 4.5 to go in the period. 50 seconds left on the power play. And Krejci is stuck in no man's land. And he'll have to make a backhand pass to Hall. Hall with the pass back over. Here come the Bruins. Losing possession is Coyle. Flipped it around. Varlamov will play it around. This won't bounce off of Bruin. And again, cleared by New York. At least Grizzlick's there. So he won't kill off as much time. But still, 10 seconds will tick off. Matt Grizzlick. The pass back to Taylor Hall. Hall goes in. He gets almost tripped up there. And the Islanders will clear again. And now wait a minute. The late penalty. And they're going to call Zizekas for tripping. So Boston's going to go back in the 5-on-3. Oh, and a blatant trip. Zizekas tripping Taylor Hall as he entered into the zone. I mean, The refs were silent during Game 5. They missed about 3 or 4 tripping calls. And they're calling them here tonight. You don't poke Bruce Cassidy. That's going to be the new Bruins slogan if they win the series. Whatever. You heard it here first. So 5-on-3 for 14 seconds, which I don't know how much they'll do on the 5-on-3, but they'll certainly have 1:48 left on their regular power play. Are you trying to get a job to get ESPN Plus for next season? Yeah. I don't know. I think I might try to get ESPN Plus too. We'll see. Bergeron will face Pajot in the draw. And Bergeron wins the draw. He fishes it over to McAvoy now. McAvoy's going to wait. One-timer Pastrnak missed. Puck will ricochet off the boards. McAvoy back to Pastrnak. Pastrnak pass down low to Krejci. Bounced off his stick. 5-on-3 over. And Bergeron will dish it back over to the blue line. Here is McAvoy waiting down low. In the slot, Marchand, a wrist shot. That one's no good. Oh, may have been blocked by Pelech. Here's Marchand. Waits. Passes it back. McAvoy now has it. McAvoy to Pastrnak. Wrist shot. That one no good. Pastrnak in the corner. That was Krejci who took the shot. My bad. Islanders clear with Andy Green. And now Rask will slow it down. And he's going to leave his cage and play it off the glass for Pastrnak. And Pastrak's going to almost give it up to Zajac, and now the Bruins will work it up ahead. A pass from DeBrusk, Pastrnak rather, up ahead a shot. That one a good save by Varlamov, loose puck. Islanders get to it momentarily. Now here's Craig Smith. Smith in the corner steals. Smith tries to turn around. Try feed Marchand. Back to the blue line it goes. One-timer by Krejci off the glass. Marchand back over to Grzelcyk. Pass down low. Marchand waits to Krejci. The backhand for Pastrnak. The shot by Smith missed. Kept into the zone by Grzelcyk. Krejci gets it back. Down to 30 seconds on the power play. Pastrnak, his one-timer, and they score! Pastrnak with the long ice pass to Marchand. And they beat Varlamov glove side. It's 1-1. Brad Marchand ties it on the power play. There you go. What a shot by Marchand. Green trying to play it off the glass. He couldn't clear it. Great play by Grzelcyk, keeping the puck in the zone. Pastrnak with a great long ice pass to Marchand. And he ties it. And the faith is back. We'll see how long that lasts, but the faith is back. All right. So Marchand, he scored in last game too, and what do you know? The Islanders commit a late penalty in the first period, and the Bruins cash in. And that was going to be smothered by Varlamov. I mean, it's Marchand's 7th goal of the playoffs. You see, Bruins commit a late penalty in Game 5. Islanders score to tie the game up at 1 in Game 5 on the road. Islanders commit a late penalty in Game 6. Bruins score to tie that 1 on the road late in the first. And we'll see if Boston can potentially carry over the momentum hang into the second period or potentially the rest of the period. We'll see. We still got 2 minutes left. Pastrnak and Grzelcyk on the assists on the Marchand goal. Pastrnak again with a beautiful feed. But Marchand was able to bury a glove side. Here's Craig Smith. A shot from the corner and a save by Varlamov. Kept into the zone. Offsides waved off. Here come the Islanders now. And Connor Clifton delivers the body. Mike Riley now has it. He steps in front. Here come the Bruins. Oh, they couldn't clear it with Josh Bailey. Riley pinning a man to the boards. This one, oh my goodness, the Bruins are trying to get out of their zone, but they couldn't do it. Islanders keep it in, and now Dobson's going to try to squeeze through Hall's hit there. Bailey's shot's blocked. Dobson now sends it in behind the net. Komarov with the backhand pass back to the blue line. D to Dobson. Dobson shot block goes right to Barzal. And the Bruins were having none of it as they swarm Barzal the second he got the puck. And now Hall will clear. And Varlamov came out of his crease and almost blown up by a Bruin there, and he ends up falling back first into the boards. Here's Barzal. Brings it up ahead, and Barzal's going to be taken down. The crowd wants a call, ain't going to get it. Corrali, the man who missed the hit on Varlamov moments ago, will shoot it in, and we have a stoppage with 40 seconds left in the period. And I don't know what Matthew Barzal's so upset about. He better not be whining over a potential penalty. Let's see here. It was Chris Wagner who brought him down. I mean, you can certainly argue that there could be a penalty. But they ain't going to get it. You know, in Game 3 and Game 4, when I felt that there was a lot of calls that went against the Islanders, I supported them for it. After some blown calls in Game 5, I'm going to have to say sorry, but none of these were called against Boston in Game 5, but it should be called against you in Game 6. I know I'm sounding a little bit mean and maybe definitely more towards the Bruins here, but I'm sorry, but that's just my opinion. You don't call it on one team, you don't call it on the other. That's out in front. The turnaround shot with the second left on the period, and that one went over the net. Rask was in position, though. That was Paul Murray who took the shot. And we're going to end a commercial break. Well, intermission, really. 1-1, heading into the second period. Oh, I hope I didn't make anyone upset over my little comment there about that could have been called a trip on Wagner or whatever, but you know it is, man. So right into the second period. 1-1. Goals were scored by Zajac and Marchand. All right. All right. Let's see. Now wait for the second intermission to go over some sports news. For this first intermission, what are we going to talk about during this first intermission? I'm not sure. I gotta think for a sec. I guess for starters, we can go recap this first period. I'm watching it on NBC 10, Jeffrey. I'm watching this on NBC 10, not NBCSN. Okay. Oh, wait, don't eat with the mask. I don't wear a mask anymore. Unless I'm in school, then I'm forced to. But unless I'm in school, you'll never see me wearing a mask ever again. Unless I'm in school or I need to go to a fully vaccinated area. Other than that, or like I need a vaccination to get in, or I'll only be allowed in if I wear a mask. Other than that, I'm never wearing a mask ever again. Astros still beating the Red Sox 5-2. How about this? USA facing Costa Rica in your international soccer game, and USA's winning that game 3-0. Your MLB scores earlier today, the Rangers beat the Giants 4-3 in 11 innings. The Athletics beat the Diamondbacks 4-0, and the Cubs beat the Padres 3-1. Well, San Diego's been slugging a little bit. I'm not sure why, but San Diego's not playing that good. It's as good as they did the first month of the year. Pirates and Dodgers scoreless, top of the first. Phillies and Braves, bottom of the fourth, scoreless. Mets and Orioles, top of the fourth. Wow, 7-1 Mets. Bottom of the fourth, 5-1 Reds over the Brewers. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Tigers over the Mariners. Again, top of the fourth, Astros up against Boston, 5-2. Nationals and Rays tied at 3 in the bottom of the third. The Rockies beating the Marlins 2-0 in the bottom of the third. White Sox and Blue Jays scoreless, top of the first. And Indians Cardinals top of the first, still scoreless. Yankees Twins game is currently delayed after the Yankees won 6-3 last night. And then Royals and Angels at 9:38 Eastern time. And again, once the NHL playoffs and then NBA finals conclude, I'll be commentating some more baseball games. You'll definitely be seeing some Red Sox commentaries along with other teams. I'm also going to bring throwback commentaries back. As long as the Boston Bruins are not on June 15th, you'll be seeing my first ever throwback commentary here on YouTube. Obviously, if you follow me back on my sportscaster days, you know what that is. I just go on YouTube, find a random old game I want to commentate, and I would commentate it. That is any NHL game, NFL, NBA, MLB, and NASCAR races. Those are mainly my 5 throwbacks there. But since it's the summer, I probably won't be doing my first MLB throwback game until like November, December. But June 15th, 10-year anniversary, the Bruins beat the Canucks. And as long as, that is next Wednesday, as long as the Bruins are not on that day, I will be commenting it no matter what. I agree on that. People who are really hungry and nah, that's what I was thinking. State's lifting mask mandate on Tuesday. Yeah, you live in California, right? I think so. Yeah, I don't use Sportscast anymore. Now I go on YouTube full time. Well, not full time. There's still a couple days off every week. I take off, but yeah. Good news is my last day of school is next Friday, so at least, during the Stanley Cup Finals, I won't have to be like, oh, well, this game's going into overtime. I have to wrap up the broadcast now. We ain't going to have to do any of that. Summer break, I can stay up and do all the games now, which is awesome because by the time I'm just so happy the Stanley Cup Finals is going to start like at least a week after my school year ends, which is awesome. So, yeah. Back to a full-time commentating hockey game. Just like tonight, I'm pretty sure I can only make it to regulation tonight. If it goes into overtime, I don't think I can commentate it, but we'll see. By the way, the hits are 15-13 in favor of the Bruins. Okay, what was I going to look? I was going to look something up, but now I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to look up. All right. So, yes, June 15th is date check next Tuesday, not Wednesday, next Tuesday. Because I was about to say, I'm like, I guess that would be a cool way to do power skate. It's like reacting to the Bruins Canucks, but nah. Okay, so it's actually next Tuesday, which works much better for power skate and stuff. Update. Next Tuesday, Bruins and Canucks. I wish I had the community tab on my YouTube because I would just give you guys like my weekly schedule, like what time I'm going to be on and everything, but since I don't have enough subscribers to have a community tab, I kind of can't do that. So I kind of can't give you like little updates of like what night, like I'm going to be commentating what. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I can't wait to do throwbacks again. Here's the issue with it. Obviously, I'm on StreamYard right now. I want to show you, because it's a throwback. I can, as long as I put in the description, I don't own any of this. I'm not trying to make money off of none of this. Whatever. I should be fine. I shouldn't be getting copyrighted. Here's the issue with future throwbacks. StreamYard, whenever I stream a video to StreamYard, it is incredibly laggy, and I cannot commentate a full hour and 40+ minute game. So laggy, it's going to make it 2.5 hours when obviously the game is just an hour, and I think it was 47 minutes or something. It's going to end up being over 2 hours because it's just going to be so laggy. It's just going to feel like I'm watching the entire game at X25 speed, and it's just going to get so annoying if I share my screen. Obviously, the other solution I have is just hook it up to the TV I have in front of me and commentate off my TV. But I feel like if it's a throwback and it's on YouTube, I can really try to engage you guys more into, what I'm actually watching, kind of along the lines of that. I tried it a couple of broadcasts ago. It was still laggy. I am on my regular Chromebook, though. If I try another computer in my house, it'll work better. I'll certainly be doing some test runs over the weekend. Because if I'm going to do a throwback commentary, well, I'd rather stream the game so you guys can see it, like what I'm commentating. I also think that would just be much more enjoyable because obviously live games, if I do that, I'm going to get copyrighted. But if it's a throwback, of course, I can maybe get away with it if I, again, like write in the ticker tape, like, oh, I don't own any of this clip. I'm not trying to sell none of this, make profit off of it, none of that. I'm just doing this for my own entertainment. So we'll see. And I know a lot of people aren't using Sportscaster. I haven't used Sportscaster since February. I think I knew Sportscaster was, well, apparently it wasn't shutting down, but like I heard some stuff about Sportscaster that just made me not want to go on it anymore. So I think my last finale on Sportscaster pretty much was doing the Bills-Chiefs AFC Championship game. And that was kind of just like a good send-off. I spent over a year and a half at Sportscaster. I just thought that was the proper send-off to, commentate the AFC Championship game. It was kind of like my last big broadcast on that platform. And then, pretty much ever since February, I've been switching over to YouTube. Late February, really early March, but I think it was more late February. And I've been having a lot of fun since my subscriber total skyrocketed. I mean, we went from 180 subscribers back when, I only made 3 videos on this channel back in 2012. Yeah, technically 2019, 2020. I only made about 8 or 9 videos on this channel. And then, yeah. I think we've just grown. I think we're currently at 213 subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. What's up, Pedro? Thanks for stopping by. That is interesting. You gotta sacrifice the playoff beard. I'm gonna try to grow mine out. I don't know. Is my beard any good? I'm not gonna shave for a while, unless Unless the Bruins lose, then maybe I'll shave it quicker than expected. That's 1-1, and the Bruins do have a little bit of momentum. We'll see. Yeah, currently first intermission. Hopefully I'm doing a good job, passing the time for y'all. They're talking about the Lightning and the Hurricanes game. Yeah, Tampa Bay won 2-0 last night. They're back in the Eastern Conference Finals for the second straight year. Obviously, winner of this series gets to face Tampa. Tampa has automatic home ice advantage, and perfect. This is the last commercial break of the first intermission. Awesome. But anyway, we're going to head to the second here. I think keys of the game. I guess I could give my keys of the game for the second period. So keys to the game for the second. If you are Semyon Varlamov, you got to pretty much just keep playing how you did in the second period of last game, on top of the first period you played before allowing that Pastrnak goal, because when Varlamov is hot, he's one of the hottest goalies in the league. Just hard to break his concentration once he gets in a rhythm. So Varlamov, if he just continues to play well, they'll be fine. Bruins just keep trying to, I like that play late in the first where the second Matthew Barzal got the puck, 3 Bruins were just chasing right after him. That's what you got to do. You can't let, players like Travis Zajac, when he scored that goal, you can't let him win puck battles in front of the net. And honestly, if guys like Barzal or Paul Mary are, kind of quick players. The second they get the puck, just kind of double team them, just surround them. So if they're going to attempt to make a pass, they're not going to be able to get it off properly. So I guess that would kind of be my keys to the game for both teams. Also, defense, you got to help out Rask because you just got to. Rask isn't playing awful. Dude's defense, I'm making it sound like he's playing much worse than he is. He's not playing bad. I wish he just didn't allow that rebound on the Sajak goal. But other than that, Rask has been playing very well tonight. And same thing with Varlamov. Other than the Pastrnak goal, he's been playing, well, very well. All right. All right. Oh, no, I'm seeing my internet bars up. Oh, am I lagging? All right, that's good. Whenever the Wi-Fi symbol pops up, I'm like, oh, I'm losing connection. Why? I'm waiting for that. It's going to be like a game-winning series goal. Not good. I saw the Wi-Fi thing pop up, so I just wasn't sure. I swear, though, it's going to be like... it's going to be like Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. It's going to be like double overtime. We're going to have the game-winning goal, and the second the goal hits, my camera's just going to either shut off, my mic's going to randomly unmute, or... the Wi-Fi is gonna lag and it's gonna come out like he scars and sound like all like glitchy and stuff. I don't know. That would just be my luck, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And this is the last commercial break. I don't know how I just don't know how we haven't started the second yet. Oh my god. They cut to commercial break. They showed on this day in history, which by the way, congrats to Ray Bourque. 20 years ago today, Ray Bourque lifted the Stanley Cup for the first time in his career and retired as a member of the Avalanche after beating the Devils 3-1 in the 2001 Stanley Cup Finals in Game 7. And they showed Ray Bourque holding the cup for 10 seconds and immediately switched back to commercial break. And I was like, what? No. Just give it the game. And again, second intermission, I'll be going over the sports news. Okay. Yeah, this is the last commercial break. So, all right. Drop your second period predictions in the comments. I think we're going to be tied at 2 at the end of 2. Why not? Some pre-existing announcer jinxing here. I swear to God, if one of these happen, oh my God. I'm an announcer jinxing king all playoffs, so we'll see if it continues. I'll say it's 2-2 at the end of the second period. Islanders take the 2-1 series lead at first after a goal is scored by... I'll go with Kyle Palmieri scores, but then the Bruins tie it with a... I'll say Jake DeBrusk scores for the Bruins. Why not? Let's get wild. Matt Barzal, what's up? Shouldn't you be gearing up for the second period? Oh, wish the Islanders best of luck. There's 2-1 at the end of the second. Bruins 2-1 at the end of the second. All right. I think it'll be 2-2. And again, just because the announcer jinxing has just been on my side all playoffs, I'll go with Palmieri and DeBrusk, your 2 goal scorers. I have been the announcer jinxing king this playoffs. It's been awesome. I called the Krejci goal in Game 5. I called the Islanders goal in Game 3. I don't remember what it was, but I think when I said, Barzal's going to score or something, and then 3 minutes later, yeah. Islanders 25-1 at the end of the second. All right, that's we'll see. We'll see. Barzal's going to score 24 goals in this period right now. He's going to be chatting to me on the bench. We'll see. Bergeron will take the draw against Pajot, and Bergeron will take the draw. And McAvoy absorbs the hit as Varlamov slows it down. Good check there from Andy Green, and this one now be brought back by the Islanders. Going on in with speed. Rask with the save on Palmieri. Oh, if Colin Palmieri scored that would have been another just flawless announcer jinx. And oh boy, looked like there's a Bruin down in the corner. Is that McAvoy? It is. McAvoy's slow to get up. Oh no. Let's see what happened here. And Palmieri entered into the zone. And McAvoy gets an elbow to the neck! And there should be a penalty on Palmieri! McAvoy's not even looking! Oh my goodness, if this is not a penalty, that is absurd! Kyle Palmieri elbows Charlie McAvoy near the neck area. He's bleeding. This should be 2, if not 5. We'll see. Apparently not. Oh, yeah, McAvoy drawing a little bit of blood. He's all right now. Oh, you got to call a penalty here on Palmieri, McAvoy. Yeah, getting to the back of Palmieri, that's not good. And then that elbow is just egregious. And now McAvoy's going to have to head off, and so will Grzelcyk. Unbelievable. No penalty. And now he's spitting out Gatorade on the bench. Absolutely ridiculous. Pajot wins the draw. And here's Pulak's shot. That one deflected wide. And now another oh my goodness. Zajac should have been potentially called for cross-checking Bergeron to the boards there moments ago. Oh boy. Back over to the blue line. Flipped in the zone by Pelech, and then Pelech gets a hit near center. Around the boards, here comes Clifton. A giveaway. Here's a shot. That one missed glove side. Pelech's shot open over the net. And now here comes Pastrnak, who will flip it up ahead of Bergeron. Pastrnak now flips it in and slowed down. Varlamov will play it aside. And now behind the net. Here come the Islanders now. Pelech will pass it up ahead. Off the boards it goes to Beauvillier over to Brock Nelson. Here's Josh Bailey. Back over to the blue line. Here's a shot. That one missed the glove side. And it touches Mayfield's stick, so the icing is waved off, and now the Islanders will work with it from their own end. Off the boards it goes. And icing is called here. 600 bottle of water. Nice. There you go. Get the year's supply of water for $600. Barzal, 4-game point streak, 3 goals, 3 assists during that span. Question, I think, the best Islander of this series, other than maybe Varlamov. Krejci will take the draw for the Bruins. Glove side of Varlamov, the faceoff will go, and then Barzal taking the draw for the Isles. Krejci will win the draw. And McAvoy, by the way, currently absent from the Boston bench. I swear if McAvoy's out for the rest of the game, I'm not going to be happy about that. Here's Holly, dishes it over. That shot is blocked. Mayfield fell down for a second. Krejci can get the shot off. Now the Islanders bring it up. Yeah, you're on TV. There you go. Yeah, you did get it wrong. Yeah, the $600 of a water bottle. That's not it's not exactly the best purchase you could possibly make. And now we get a stoppage. Looks like we might get an offsides. It looks like Cassie's a little upset with something. Yeah, he's talking something over with the referees. I mean, looked like he was just talking something over. No penalty or nothing. Faceoff taken just outside the Bruins' end, and now here's Andy Green. His shot, and that one turned aside by Rask. Took that shot from all the way pretty much at the blue line. Here come the Bruins. Bounced that one off the boards. And brought ahead by Kuhlman and Carson Kuhlman with the trip, and they get away with that. So, are they going to call this a trip? Yeah, it looked like, he probably was upset about the McAvoy penalty. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Oh, this better not be a trip. And they're going to call Carson Kuhlman for a trip. Now, I'm not saying this isn't a trip, because he clearly trips Barzal there. Clearly. I'm not saying that's not a trip. But the fact that McAvoy can get hit in the throat with an elbow and nothing is called is pathetic. Yes, that is a trip. I'm not saying it's not. But everyone's like, oh, Carson Kuhlman should be in the bottom. No, he should be. That was a blatant trip on Barzal. But it's just another game, another playoff series. The NHL fails to recognize player safety. Absolutely pathetic. Well, Palmieri better be serving his fine. That's another thing I'm not afraid to complain about. Richie gets a fine for barely tapping Mayfield on the head with his elbow. No, well, you got the $5,000 fine there. Well, anyway, Islanders on the power play. And Dobson tries to backhand into the zone. He can't do it. And now here comes Charlie Coyle. Coyle slows down, plays it in around the boards. Looked like he was looking for Corrali, but now Boston will go for a line change. Islanders have had 3 power play goals in Game 5. They were 3 for 4 in Game 5. They also had 6 for 15. And here comes Brad Marchand, a spin move. That one missed. Now Bergeron will play it in around the boards. Over to Carlo, his blast. That one's blocked. Everly will flip it in behind. Here come the Isles now. Up ahead goes Brock Nelson with speed. He dishes it over to Josh Bailey. Played in around the boards. Now here's Leddy. Passes it down low. Pass out in front. Pulock the shot. That one bounced off the stick of Rask, and it'll go out to center. Leddy passes up ahead, and DeBrusk will steal. And down it goes. Leddy will play for Varlamov. My thoughts on George Peros. If I'll tell you my thoughts on George Peros, depending on what Kyle Palmieri's fine is or not. And then I'll have a clear answer in a couple of days. Get back to me when Palmieri gets fined. Shot out in front. That one missed. And speaking of the devil, Kyle Palmieri almost scored blocker's side. And now the puck goes out of play with 4 seconds left on the power play. And we'll take a look again here. I mean, great play by Josh Bailey. Able to find Palmieri. He shot it. Looked like in the proper position too, but that one was just tipped wide. $600 of V-Bucks. There you go. You're grind out on some Fortnite, I guess. There you go. I haven't played Fortnite since like March of 2020. Here's a shot saved by Rask. Pulock now passes it behind, as the end of the power play. So back to full strength. Now here come the Bruins. Up ahead they go. Good pass over to Bergeron. A shot, kick, save, and Marchand wasn't there for the rebound. Here comes Matt Martin with speed. Martin, he's going to take a hit from Clifton. Now Riley shoves an Islander down. Back over to the blue line. Here's Pelika's shot. That one is denied. Rask kicked aside for Marchand. Martin lost possession. Clutterbuck. That one bounced off the stick of Clifton and out of play. 4:57 gone by in the period. .15:03 to go in the second. All right, face-off was won by the Bruins. And up ahead it goes. Another icing is called. Spamming the eyes in the chat. All right, that's cool. 14:56 to go. Icing and faceoff taking to the blocker side of Rask. Nelson to take the draw for the Isles. And it looks like Krejci for the Bruins. And yeah, Krejci for the Bruins. That one bounced off of Krejci's stick and up it goes. Nicoletti now has it. He flips it in all around the boards. Now kept alive. And Grizzly lost possession. Going to Nelson. He scores. Brock Nelson scores 5-hole. And it's 2-1 Islanders. That was just a defensive collapse there by Boston. I ain't going to really blame Russ for that one. Defensive collapse and ultimately a goal as Grizzlick. Yeah, he just got pit-pocketed and then a good shot by Brock Nelson scoring 5-hole. Who's that, Jeffrey? Jeffrey called that the Islanders would score soon. So, there you go, Jeffrey. I wish it was Paul Mary so I could have done the announcer drinks properly, but it is what it is. Here comes Riley now up ahead, D to D. Pass up ahead. Played around by Dobson, kept him to the zone by the Bruins, and Wagner's tip was wide. And now Wagner gets it back. Chris Wagner going in. Wagner. Oh, good save by Varlamov. Shot. Blocked. Backhander by Corrali. Doesn't connect. Bruins still keeping possession. Wagner down low to Ritchie. Played in around the boards. Kept alive down low. Out in front for Wagner again. And Ritchie pokes away at it. Varlamov shuts the door. And now we have some extra curriculum to the side of the cage. Oh, my goodness. All right. All right. Yeah, spam the goals. That was just a great move by Brock Nelson, able to just get Grizzly off the puck and we'll score. You're repeating it a lot, which is breaking my heart. But hey, I listen. I gave up hope after the first goal. I'm gonna try something different. Let's not give up hope after the second goal. You know what? We're gonna do something new here. The Islanders just took the lead in Game 6, right? I am not going to lose hope yet. I made that final. If I lose hope before like 5 minutes left in the third period and still 1-goal game, I am not a man of my word. But right now, I have not lost hope because it's clearly shown that the Bruins can come back and they are a much better third period team than a second period team. I really wish they got out of that slump, but if they can't, they can't. Yeah, they got to perform in the third. They got to perform in the third. I'm show a little someone in the chat a little eliminated from the broadcast. Oops. We did it. He's no longer. I'm gonna show him a little elimination from this chat room. Lightning Islanders in the third round again. We'll see. Hey, I'm not gonna go off hope yet. I'm not gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. Not yet. Anyway. Face off is one. No, I'm not gonna ban you. Don't worry, Barzal. You're chill. I ain't banning you. I have no reason to ban you. The other person in the chat, I had a reason to ban. For a whole long story that we are not getting into. Grizzly goes D to D over to McAvoy's. We had a commercial break. Here is Marchand. He dishes it down low over to Grizzly. Grizzly passed down low to Bergeron. Yeah, I did, Jeffrey. If you were wondering, I did. Showing no remorse. I don't care. This one will now be flipped in the zone by Pellick. And here comes Grizzly. He brings it up ahead, and here come the Bruins. Bergeron's going to wait. He's got Pasternak now. Pasternak's shot blocker stopped by Varlamov. And up ahead go the Islanders. Marchand turns around. Marchand's going to try feed over to Bergeron, taken away by Beauvillier. And here comes Josh Bailey with speed. Bailey to Beauvillier. His blast. Shoulder stopped by Rask. Marchand. Oh, what a hit on Mayfield in front of the Islanders bench. Beauvillier now gets pinned by McAvoy. Oh, you think Boston's going double overtime? Really, Vaughn? I don't know. We'll see. That right now, that's looking to be probably my prediction. We'll see. Over to Nick Leddy at the blue line. Leddy a shot. That one missed. And smothered. How's a bucks of lemonade? It tastes like water. Ouch. All right. Sorry to see my phone for a second. Nelson's fifth goal of the playoffs. Bailey and Leddy gets their fifth assists. Let's win 20 overtime. All right. So game it can end till probably 2 in the afternoon tomorrow. All right, that works. Yeah, no, I would show the game. If this was a throwback, I could, but for this one, no, not when they're live. And that's why you tune in next Tuesday, Game 7, Canucks Bruins 10-year anniversary. I'm going to have to live in the past because if they don't win tonight, I'm going to need to commentate some Bruins hockey over the summer. So, yeah, just expect some Bruins throwbacks over the summer. I'll have a lot of fun with those. And those I actually have a decent chance of being able to show as well. So make sure you go tune to those. I'll be advertising on Instagram and Twitter when I'm going off of that. Anyway, here comes Craig Smith, the wrist shot. That one's blocked from blade to stick, goes to Clifton. Back over to Smith, back out front, trying to find Hall. Smith gets it back. Pass goes in. Hall will get hammered. A good hit there behind the net by Mayfield. Now Hall trying to poke it loose. Krejci now gets hit to the ice, and down it goes. And Grizzly, he isn't there. The Islanders, and Barzal's going to wait. Barzal, backhander, save Rask as he left the crease. Barzal, he's scoring goals and typing in the chat at the same time. What an absolute beast. He's multitasking to the next level. What an absolute stud. McAvoy lost possession. Clutterbucks for a shot. Glove save, Rask. He made the original stop with the shoulder. And then he's smothered, and now some pushing and shoving behind the net. Yeah, you did almost score. Oh, Clutterbuck almost scored as well. Let's take a look at this replay. It just bounced away from McAvoy. I mean, luckily he's all right based off the blatant cheap shot by Cal Palmieri and a good save by Rask. Able to hold on. Barzal again. And again, here's the ball. Barzal chance. My goodness. Tripping over my words here with a good backhander on goal, but Rask hugging the post. Made a good save. Zikas to take the draw for the Isles, and the Bruins will ultimately win the draw with Corrali. And now here's Tenorti bouncing off the boards for Ritchie, and then Ritchie almost sends an Islander flying into his own bench. Green on the D-to-D pass. Off the boards it goes, flipped into the zone. Here is Tenorti now. Tenorti, he takes a shot from Clutterbuck. He doesn't fall down, but a good shoulder-to-shoulder check. Martin lost possession. Ritchie also lost possession, and now Lazone will get in from behind the net. Lazone bounced it off the glass. Here's Tenorti, a big hit. Islanders steal out in front. Clutterbuck, it bounced off his stick, and they couldn't get the one-timer. Up ahead, here comes Corrali, lost possession. Pajot with a little dangle, almost an own goal. And now Ritchie will shove Pajot. Up ahead it goes. Lazone takes a shoulder from Palmieri. A shot blocked. Here comes Boston. The pass bounced off the stick of Marchand. Bruins first line out there, though. Marchand working against Pelech. He tosses it over to Bergeron. D-to-D, Grzelcyk to McAvoy. Back to Bergeron. Back to Grzelcyk. Down low to Pasternak. Here's a shot. Blocked. And puck goes into the corner. Marchand gets it back. He ain't back anymore. He can make all the accounts he wants. I'm just going to keep on blocking him. I'm a Boston fan. I'm blocking him. It ain't because they're losing. TJ knows why I'm blocking him. If you don't know, good thing you don't know. If you know, you know. That's out in front. Nelson, that one didn't connect. And now here is Coyle. He dishes it back. McAvoy now brings it up ahead. Flipped into the zone. Letty will bring it around. Here come the Bruins. Playing in behind the net. Clifton's shot explodes. And this is going to lead to Beauvillier almost getting a scoring attempt, but he didn't. Now here comes Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk going on in. DeBrusk gets tripped up. Doesn't look like there's going to be a call. And now Bruins still have possession. Coyle dishes out in front the backhander. Charlie Coyle. Well, probably the best Bruins chance of the second period. And this one bounced off the boards. No, exactly, Pedro. You made a great point there. He's not going to care anyway. Yeah, no call on the trip. And now we're going to get a call on Ritchie for tripping. Are you kidding? This is a joke. The Islanders get away with the trip moments ago, and then Ritchie gets called for a trip, which again, I'm not saying Ritchie should not get the tripping penalty there, unless it was offsides, but it looked to me it was a trip, because they immediately showed the camera on Ritchie, so that was a bad sign. Pelech against Boston is against Ritchie for tripping, because the Islander player tripped Ritchie 2 minutes ago and nothing's called. But of course, when Ritchie trips him, the Islander gets called. I hope all you Islanders fans are enjoying the rage. You get to see me rage one last time, because once we get to the Lightning and Islanders series or the Stanley Cup Finals, you ain't gonna see none of this anymore. I only get this animated when it's the Bruins. Like, I still get animated over goal calls and stuff. Absolutely. Am I gonna get animated over missed penalties? No. I'm just gonna be like, well, that should have been called, but it wasn't. Whatever. Whatever. All right. What's up, Alex? Live streaming underwater. I should do a live stream underwater, yeah. Commentate the Bikini Bottom Bowl. Or whatever. Yeah, what's up, Alex? Thanks for stopping by. You chill. If the Islanders win, I'll be happy for you. And I guess Matt Barzal, he wants the Islanders to win. I'll be happy for you guys if the Islanders win because you guys are supporters of the channel. You ain't going to annoy me if they lose. And there is no penalty against Richie, so that rant was all for naught. Anyway, Bergeron, that one miss. Dr. Fashaw, name doesn't sound familiar. Save made. I probably know him, though. I'm sorry, Matt Barzal, man. I don't want to block you, but if you just keep on spamming, I might. I'm just giving you the heads up, though. I'm sorry, man. Oh, wait, no, I know Dr. Fosh. Yeah, it was the dude who did the, yeah, no, never mind. I know that dude you were talking about, Vaughn. Well, Coyle doesn't get called for high stick. Okay, I'll just come up the other way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Pedro. I was thinking about taking down some of TJ's videos, but then that's also kind of doing a disservice to me because I'm also taking away like my good work. I don't know. Pass out in front. Oh, and the Islanders score again. Backhand, forehand, goal for New York. And now I can say for certainty the hope is gone. I tried to keep it, guys. I'm sorry. I tried to keep the... I tried and I just tried to keep the faith. I can't anymore. This is done. Islanders are winning 5-2. Islanders are winning this 5-2, and it's over. The Bruins season is over. Pain. Rock Nelson with the second of the game, by the way. That was a goal scorer. Oh, yeah, true. Podcast. Yeah. I could maybe block accent waiting to happen. We'll see. I don't know. I'll have to go back in and like edit and stuff. But if I do edit it, then yeah, definitely I'm editing out accent waiting to happen and stuff. Absolutely. The hope is lost, though. No. This is over. I'm so sad. I don't want the season to end. Well, on in front! Oh, and it bounces off the stick! Oh, and I thought the Bruins were going to score there. It bounced off a skate out in front, and the Bruins didn't capitalize. Yeah, that's true. You do have 30 mil. The Bruins do have 30 mil in cap. We'll see. We'll see about the offseason, but I've already thrown in the towel. Here's a shot saved by Verlon. Like, I even think it's gotten down to the point where even if Boston makes it 3-2, I'm still going to not have any hope. I think even if they tied, I'm not going to have any hope. I legit think the only way I'm going to have hope in this team for this game is if they miraculously take the lead. Which, knowing their luck, if they do take the lead, it'll be a game winner in double overtime. Like Von Hook said. Face-off is won. Well, yeah, the Sharks season is over, but that's not saying much. The Sharks were projected to be terrible. Yeah, Sharks season's over, but they were projected to be terrible. The Bruins were projected to win the cup. I mean, I thought the Bruins were going to at least make the Eastern Conference Finals. Like if they were going to lose to Tampa, like I would really be upset about it. I'd be like, oh, they lost, but like they lost to Tampa. So I couldn't really get upset about that. But at the same time, I felt like the Islanders was a very winnable series. But honestly, if the Bruins are going to lose in a series, I'd rather lose in 6 and 7. That's my personal take. McAvoy's shot, that one goes up high. Cooper, thanks for stopping by. Here is Krejci back over to the blue line. Shot, that one is blocked. Taylor Hall into the corner now. Hall whips on the puck, and Nicoletti will clear. McAvoy icing is waved off. Quick pass up ahead. Houck bounces off the boards. Varlamov will slow it down. Craig Smith almost had it. Now Leddy almost got hit. Puck goes in now behind the net. And cleared. And now Tenorti will bring it up ahead of Komarov. Flipped in the zone. Varlamov the save, and he smothers in front of Charlie Coyle. Semifinal start next. Well, if the Islanders win this series, I would imagine Saturday. And then if Colorado wins tomorrow, I'd imagine then the West would start Monday. Or not Monday, Sunday. I don't know. Nelson, his second goal of the game, 6th of the year. Bavillier's 8th assist. Bailey with his 6th. 3-1 Boston. This game is obviously far from over, but I know they're a third period team. That's what I keep on trying to tell myself is that they always stink in the second period, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm just really not feeling it tonight that they're going to have the urgency that they did. The Islanders, honestly, this is the one thing I was scared about. You're on the road. You get down by 2. You're not going to be able to come back. And yeah. Here's Everly, a shot. Blocker stopped by Rath. Now Palmieri lost possession to Barzal. McAvoy now will go on in. That one missed. Here's Pelech. Pajot will pass it down low to Grzelcyk. Taken down behind the net. Pelech. Shot. Save Rask. Grzelcyk almost gave it up and it trickles in! Oh, Matt Grzelcyk. That was the worst defensive play I've seen all season. I didn't even know he was going to get credit with this goal. All I know is that's 4-1, and this game is done. Oh, it's Palmieri, the guy who I said would score this period. I am suffering right now. This is sad. Oh, Grzelcyk. Matt Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk just went from the 20th best defenseman in the league to the 65th in a matter of 15 minutes of gameplay. Oh, my gosh. It's over. I mean, I knew it was over once it was 2-1, but now it's over. And Corrali goes flying. What a hit from Pelech. Oh, and another big hit. Flipped into the zone by Matt Martin as we head down to the final 3:20. I have nothing to say right now about the Bruins. They deserve to lose this one. I'm not even going to be like, that was brutal, the missed call on McAvoy, but come on. That's not going to be the difference maker of this game, especially since McAvoy's playing. It just wasn't going to be the difference. It was an awful call. They didn't call it a penalty, but it ain't going to matter. Islanders would still be running away with this one. Puck kept in at center by Bailey. Flipped up ahead to Craig Smith. Bavillier lost possession. And flipped up ahead it goes. Here comes Bavillier. Bavillier will slow it down. Bavillier goes on in. And this shot missed the net. I'm very curious if we are once again going to see Jeremy Swayman play in the third period. I mean, not really any of the four. I mean, I thought the first goal Rask should have stopped, but The other three were just terrible defensive collapses. But, I'm not saying 3 of the 4 goals really weren't Rask's fault, but I still think you should at least put in Swayman for the third. I mean, you got to get any sort of momentum you can. That's just the moral of the story. When the series is on the line, you got to get any momentum you can. Here's DeBruska's shot. That one's blocked. That'll foul 2 minutes of the period. D to Green. Lost possession to Pasternak. Over to Krejci. Dishes it over. Hall a shot. That one is no good. Hall back over to McAvoy. A low shot. Save for Lama. Puck is loose. And the puck is still loose. And the Islanders come away with it. Taylor Hall almost took out Varlamov too. Oh my goodness. A clear opportunity for the Bruins to get a goal there. They don't. I mean, I think honestly if Boston even scored, they were going to call it back for goalie interference anyway. But yeah. Whoa, Bruins are making a 3-goal comeback. No. Islanders are winning this game 5-2. And I'm not even trying to announcer jinx to be cured. No, I'm dead serious. Islanders are winning 5-2. I'm not even I want you to be like, oh, is he doing another announcer jinx? I'm not. I'm telling the straight honest truth. The Islanders will win this game 5-2. I'm not even sugarcoating it. The amount of hope I have lost once it was 3-1 is ridiculous. Now it's 4-1. It's now. Ugh. Well, out of the final 45 seconds, they lost possession. Here comes Zizekas. I mean, the problem is the Islanders, they haven't kept their foot off the gas. They just keep on going. They are not stopping. And Varlamov's playing extremely well as well. So we'll see. Zone will try to pass up ahead of Josh Bailey. Letty falls down. He passes it back. A low shot back out. Villiers now has it in behind the net. Here's a shot. That one's denied. And this one will be flipped up to center, taken away by Nelson. Pass out in front. And we're going to head to the third, 4-1. Oh, Rudy Gobert won Defense Play of the Year. All right. I'll go post that Rudy Gobert thing before I recap the sports news. Palmieri will get the goal at 7th of the playoffs unassisted. That was the 4-1 goal. Just got that notification right now, and I'm just going with that Rudy Gobert won the Defensive Player of the Year. So I'll go post that, and then we will recap that and other sports news from the past 48 hours. I'm sad. I really thought I would have legit placed money down on this series to go 7. But at least if the Bruins, which they're not going to come back, so at least Friday, hopefully the Red Sox don't lose and I can go enjoy myself a lovely night at the town and at Fenway Park. I'll be enjoying that at least. Because I'm suffering right now. Ew, it is though. I mean, listen, again, to even if Boston miraculously comes back and let's say they miraculously win Game 7-2, are they going to be Tampa Bay? They're not going to. So they might as well just lose now instead of just losing later on. But at the same time, it's like you want your team to succeed at the same time. So I just don't know. Yes, yep. Sean is the one who was joined with us on Monday. Yep. I love the optimism. You say the 3 goals. Like, again, I know. Here's what's going to be. Remember in Game 2 when the Bruins came back and lost in overtime? And remember just last game when they scored 2 in the third but still came up short? That's going to be the case here. At first I was saying 5-2 Islanders. Now it's going to be like 4-3 Islanders. The Bruins, like they always do, are going to play an amazing a flawless third period. Rasker swimming in the out here. They're going to play a flawless third period, and they're still going to lose 4-3. It's what they do. They are a first and third period team, and they allow just way too many goals in the second. That's their issue. I'm trying to see. I'm thinking if I'm the Bruins attacking this offseason, I am making a lot of moves. David Krejci, I respect you for your service. Yeah, you were great during most playoff runs, including this one. You've been pretty good. You're an assist machine in the regular season. David Krejci, the man who scored a hat trick in the first ever Bruins game I attended, he's got to go. 35 years old. He's got to go. He's just got to go. I love him, but he's got to go. Tuukka Rask. Buddy, this Game 6 is not entirely Rask's fault, but again, I appreciate your service. Thanks for the memories. I don't appreciate all the heart attacks you gave me over the year, but Tuukka Rask will go down as ultimately the second or third best Bruin. Crazy enough, I think Rask is the third greatest Bruin of all time. Well, goalie-wise. Not that they're best Bruin. No. They're best Bruins goalie of all time. They're going to just don't re-sign Rask. Let Tuukka sign elsewhere and he can become Brandon Hope 2.0. No, I don't want the Islanders to. Well, actually, yes. If the Islanders. Yeah, I actually would want the Islanders to beat. I do want the Islanders to beat the Lightning. So, yeah, you're technically right on that one, Alex. So we can at least run there. I'm not thinking Rask being mediocre. I'm thinking Rask because he's the best regular season Bruins goalie of all time, and he's the third best Bruins goalie ever in general. He was awful in the playoffs. I'm not going to deny that. I'm one of the biggest Tuukka Rask critics you'll ever meet. 2013, when he blew that series against Chicago, I was like, listen, he's still young. Remember, this was only a year after Tim Thomas stuff. I'm like, okay, he's going to rebound from this. After year after year after year of being garbage, he finally got the job done. He made it back to the Stanley Cup Finals. He shuts out Carolina in Game 4, a clean sweep. The Bruins with Game 7 at home ice against the Blues, and Tuukka Rask plays his worst professional hockey game I've ever seen him play. And Game 7 against St. Louis is the day I will never, and it's blatant that Bruins aren't going to re-sign him. They're not winning this game. Therefore, they're not winning the Cup this year. I'm never going to respect Tuukka Rask. That is very harsh for me to say. And I thank him for the regular season memories. But in the playoffs, man, one of the worst goalies. One of the worst. John Moore, I've been saying buy you out since December. Buy out John Moore. Jeremy Lazone, I don't think they're going to buy him out, but at least, either send this man to Providence or trade him or make him a healthy scratch. You got to do one of the three. Jeremy Lazone is not worthy playing 82 games a season. You got to target a defenseman in free agency because, honestly, I'm getting quite concerned about Brendan Carlo's health. The guy suffered 3 concussions this year. Like, we got to get a good defenseman to back him up. They have Zaboral and Comfort, but they do have John Moore and Jeremy Lazone, but they got to get someone better. Sean Kuraly, you scored the game-winning goal in the 2019 Winter Classic. You have speed. You have grit. I respect Sean Kuraly, but just like David Krejci, as much as I respect you as a player, you got to go. Another one. I'm just saying all my goodbyes now because this would be better off just doing it during the intermission. Just getting out all my frustration and just all my ranting out now. Taylor Hall, listen, extend Taylor Hall. And that's another reason why I'm saying don't re-sign all these players or potentially trade away all these players. Just re-sign Taylor Hall. The guy earned it. Listen, he was kind of quiet in the Islanders series, but in the Capitals series, and definitely since they acquired him in the regular season, Taylor Hall has been great. He's been great. Keep him on the second line with Craig Smith next year. You're fine. Bruins, you need to bring up Eurovan and Heinen. There is no reason why you shouldn't be bringing up Vaka Heinen next year. Another player the Bruins you gotta call up next year, Oscar Steen. Gotta call up Oscar Steen. The guy has incredible speed. He's pretty much Sean Kuraly, but quicker, and he's still in his entry-level contract. Call up Oscar Steen. And that's pretty much all I'm going to leave. I got nothing else to say. Don't resign Rask. Don't resign Krejci. Preferably don't bring back Kuraly, Lazone, and Moore. Re-sign Taylor Hall. Potentially sign Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to replace Krejci as that second-line center. And acquire a decent defenseman just in case Brendan Carlo suffers another concussion. And just make Swayman and Vladar the 2 goalies. I know some Bruins fans want to say, oh, go after Philip Grubauer. That's not an awful idea, but I'm going to be real here. Vladar's never going to learn if he's just stuck as a third string his entire career. And I would rather him not become Malcolm Subban 2.0. So we'll say Swayman and Vladar are the 2 goalies next year. Who I think is going to win the Islanders? Lightning. Lightning are going to beat the Islanders in 5. That's what sucks. I can't even get excited for the Islanders because they're going to lose in 5 to Tampa. So I can't even get that excited about them. Lightning in 6. That's my expectation. Lightning in 5, maybe in 6. I'll be rooting for the Islanders. I won't be showing as much bias as I show towards the Bruins, but I'll be rooting for the Islanders next round. I just want to see whoever wins the Vegas-Colorado series, just please win the Cup. Islanders, if they win, I'm cool with it, but I would rather if they didn't. Lightning, no, I don't want to see them win again. The Canadians, the Canadians would be an awesome story if they won the cup. And I'd also feel good for Carey Price, but just as a Bruins fan, it's just that part of me seeing Montreal win a cup just wouldn't feel right. So I kind of just want the winner of Vegas and Colorado win. Lightning at 4. Oh, the Islanders are going to win one game. I want to recap the news, but I also just kind of want to sit here in silence. I'm not even going to lie. I'm just so sad right now. I didn't think they were losing tonight. I thought if they were going to lose, they were going to lose Friday, and I would have been lucky. I would have been at the Red Sox game, and I wouldn't have commentated it. I would have dodged the bullet. I wouldn't have commentated the game. I would have been having fun at the Red Sox game, and I would have been like, oh, the Bruins stink. They lost. But at least if the Red Sox won, that would cheer up my mood a little bit. But, yeah, now it's going to happen. Like I said, I don't think Boston's making it past Tampa. And if they make the Cup Finals, I don't see them standing a chance against Colorado or Vegas anyway. So the Bruins are doing this right. You know what? They made me happy. They beat Washington. That was the team I wanted them to beat the most. And they put up pretty much, other than this Game 6, they put up a pretty good fight against the Islanders. I got to see Jeremy Swayman at least play a period. At least it looks like Taylor Hall is staying in Boston. There is a little bit of positives coming out of this. And, of course, more negatives. Police go. Oh, yeah. Yes, this game is going to totally be Game 7, 2013 against the Maple Leafs. Oh, I'm sorry for giving up on the Bruins. Patrice Bergeron's going to totally, don't worry, they're going to get Nathan Horton out of retirement. He's going to make it 4-2. They're going to trade Milan Lucic mid-game. He's going to come over to Calgary to Boston. It's going to be 4-3. And then Bergeron's going to score glove side. Make it 4-4 with 49 seconds left. And then Varlamov will give up a horrible rebound. Bergeron scores in overtime off a Tyler Seguin assist. You're right. It's going to be Leafs comeback. You're right. Ugh, that's not going to be. I'm trying to think. If Boston is to come back by any miracle, we'll see. I'm trying to think. I guess theoretically, if the Bruins were to score a goal and then quickly follow it up with a power play goal, and it's like 4-3 with 10 minutes left, then okay. I still think they'll lose, but at least, yeah, they can force overtime. And then what, lose in overtime? I mean, for my sanity, I won't be on the call if they lose in overtime, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling that good. The Bruins just not looking good. They're playing better than the Capitals did in their elimination game, at least. But, I don't know. I just don't know. Well, third period about to get underway. I can get this over with. I can just end the broadcast, post the Islanders win on my Instagram, and be done with it. Oh, and I have to recap the series tomorrow on Powersgate. I'm not out of the clear until tomorrow evening because I forgot I'm going to have to recap the series on Powersgate. That'll be fun. Do I like soccer? Not really. I only watch like 2 MLS games every year. That answers your question. Well, third period, 4-1 New York. Bruins will need to pull a Game 7 2013 comeback against Toronto. They have literally any chance of coming back. We'll see. Bergeron's going to win the face. Oh, no. Pajot's going to win the draw. And the backhander off the boards. And now Grzelcyk back in his end will retrieve. So we have the intermission. Game back underway. And Bergeron with a pass ahead to Pastrnak, who flips into the corner boards. Brad Marchand falls down. Bergeron lost possession. That one nearly taken away by Pastrnak. Grzelcyk. Quick pass over to Marchand. Back over to Pastrnak, who gets a shoulder to the head. Another missed call. Pastrnak gets a shoulder to the head. Ritchie gives Mayfield a shoulder to the head, and he gets fined. Nothing there. Ridiculous. Another horrific call. Sajak from blade to stick a shot. That one missed. Araska's still in net, too. They didn't even put in Swayman. The Bruins really just waving the white flag now. There's no way you don't put in Swayman for the third period. And again, they missed an elbow to the head of Pastrnak, but nothing's called because, of course, nothing was called. Yeah, I know Reese likes soccer. I don't, though. Bavillier's shot saved by Russ. Well, I don't like it. It's just I don't know much about it. Hospital Bruins come back. Yeah, if they were facing the Maple Leafs or the Senators or the Red Wings, then yes, they could come back. Wait a minute, Taylor Hall. Cross crease, and they missed the cross crease. Clifton back to the blue line. A shot save made by Varlamov. I mean, even then, yeah, the Bruins are getting chances, but they just aren't capitalizing on them. Floodwater Sports. Yeah, I put Sam's link in the description. Yeah, go subscribe to Samuel Reese on YouTube. He commentates way more soccer than I ever would, and he is very knowledgeable. He's awesome. Go subscribe to Sam. Again, go on Fletcher Sports Zone this past Sunday to check out his link in the description. Or just type in Samuel Reese. That'll pop up too. Jordan Eberle, the pass to Barzal, and Tenorti will play it off the boards. Bounced off the glass. Yeah, Floodwater. I'm like, you making fun of me? Nah, I knew you weren't. I knew that was an autocorrect. It's like Floodwater. I'm like, come on, man. Oh, Clifton will bring it up ahead. And, that was a good hit there on Pulock. Corrali now near the center ice will try to chip it up ahead, and now Pulock will get it back. Over to Clutterbuck off the boards, and puck will be cleared into the blocker side. Here comes Corrali. He steals. Corrali out in front for Ritchie, and he missed. I mean, again, the Bruins are getting the chances, but they're not scoring on any of the chances, and Corrali falls down and cleared. Riley, up ahead it goes, offsides waved off, it's Ritchie. Played in around the boards. Josh Bailey will play it off the boards. Here is Pajot. Pajot going on in with speed, and looked like Riley was there doing a nice job defending. Pass comes in down low, and now the Bruins will bounce it off the boards, and here they come. Lost possession again. Riley, the quick pass up ahead. Here comes Brad Marchand with speed. Marchand going on in. Pasternak waiting. Back over to the blue line. Grzelcyk lost the handle. Matt Grzelcyk, worst game of the playoffs. He was lights out up until this game. And Grzelcyk, awful performance tonight. I think he has -2 on the ice right now. Here's Marchand trying to get one back. Grzelcyk shot almost made me eat my words there. He missed the net, though, glove side, and now here's McAvoy skating back. Up ahead to Krejci, the backhand to Hall. Up ahead they go. Taylor Hall whiffs on the shot. Bruins keep it into the zone. That one is blocked. Here is Riley. Riley circling the cage out front for Hall, poking away at twice. No. And now Pulock will try and bounce it off the boards. Craig Smith gets it back. This one's going to be taken away by Josh Bailey. Riley takes a whack at it. And here come the Bruins up the other way again. Oh my gosh, there's already 5 minutes have gone by. It's not. Sean, where's the 3 goals? I don't see them. They're not doing it. They're already 5 minutes in, and they haven't even scored 1. The Bruins need to have at least 3 goals by like the 8-minute mark if they were going to do this. Tenorti gets tripped up, offsides waved off. We're going to get a trip. Well, again, maybe I spoke too soon. If we're going to get a trip, Boston scores on the power play. They get the momentum. Okay, we'll see. Let's see. That's going to be a trip on Matt Martin. And I am absolutely – this is awful I'm saying this, but I am generally in shock that there was a penalty there. Because I'm just so used to nothing being called at this point. That whenever the Bruins are on a power play, I get like kind of confused. I'm like, refs giving the Bruins a power play? Yeah. Face off will be taken to the glove side. Well, I guess here you go. Like I was saying before, the Bruins score on the power play, and then they score another quick one. They at least have the momentum. Here's a one-timer by Pasternak whipped. Marchand back over to the blue line. Bruins are 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Here's McAvoy. McAvoy over to Krejci. Low shot. Deflected and backhander score! It's Brad Marchand! Well, there's the power play goal. All right. It's 4-2. Oh, my goodness. Sean, what did you do? Oh, Sean, this would be the ultimate announcer jinx this would surpass any of my announcer jinx if the Bruins come back and win this game. That would surpass any announcer jinx in history. Oh my goodness. Yeah, nice backhand goal by Marchand, his second of the game. 4-2. That's a quick power play goal. Again, like I said before, if the Bruins score another one before the 8-minute mark, they have a chance. No way. Sean. Is Sean going to jinx the Islanders? I still have no hope, but it's worth the speculation at least. Now, 14 minutes left in the game. Dobson has it in behind his net. Dobson's going to wait. He'll skate out of his net. Rask will play to side for Lazone. Puck jam in the corner boards. Lazone trying to poke away out with Nelson. Now Beauvillier steals. And Bruins are going to give up the puck. That is Tenorti over to Nelson. Back over to the blue line. Pulock goes D to D. Here's a shot blocked. Are they full of 2013 leads? I ain't saying nothing until it's 4-3. I ain't going to speculate nothing until it's 4-3. Then I may start to speculate. But until the score is 4-3, I am just going to still sit here kind of upset and a little heartbroken. But we'll see. It is just 2 more goals. They can score 2 goals in 13 minutes. They can. The Bruins have done it before. They can. It's just, will they be able to do it with the series on the line? Riley goes D to D. Up ahead it goes. Puck bounce off the stick. Here's Pajot. I think it's pretty obvious that if the Islanders make it 5-2, then yes, the game is over then and there. Like, even if the Bruins score another goal, it's still out of reach. So here comes Hall over to Riley. Back to Hall. The centering pass for DeBrus didn't connect. Right now, all the Islanders have to do is just play defense. Like, they don't even have to get scoring chances. Nothing. Just clamp down on defense, and you can win the game that way. Stress-free. Here's Pasternak waiting, and he'll dish it over to Marchand. Marchand with a nice little move over to Hall. Hall goes on in. Or that's McAvoy, rather. Whoops. Tries to go D to Grizzly, and he will. Here comes McAvoy now up the other way. Bruins lost possession. And Rask will turn this one aside, and he'll play it quickly over. Here come the Bruins once more. Quick pass over to Marchand. Puck bounced off his stick. Marchand falls to the blocker side of Varlamov, and now Grizzly will play D to D to McAvoy. Right up ahead to Pasternak. David Pasternak now lost possession. Islanders will flip it in, and that's exactly what New York needs to do. And Komarov with a good hit on Lazone, and then Lazone shoves Komarov to the ice, and his glove detached. Well, Komarov delivered the body first. You can't get upset about that. Lazone trying to show his strength there. Back to Corrali, back to the blue line. D to Riley. The pass didn't connect. Riley will get it back. And now a little spin move, and up ahead they go. Bounce off the stick of Corrali. Richie gets pinned to the boards. Now here's Chris Wagner. Wagner from the corner. Missed wide. Clifton gets it back. D to Riley. His shot deflected and wide. Corrali up ahead. Riley with a chance. Oh, his slap shot goes over the net. If that was a lower shot, he beats Varlamov glove side. It's 4-3, but he shot that one way too high. Riley with a great scoring chance, though, but he missed it. Here's Clifton now. D to D it goes. Up ahead. From late to stick it goes. Clifton, the backhander. Up ahead. Here's a shot. Kick save Varlamov. Islanders will get it back. It's Clutterbuck, who just flips it in. We've yet to have a commercial break in this period. And honestly, I think for the Bruins, that's probably for the worst. As here's McAvoy now going D to D up ahead. Here they come. They missed the pass to Hall. That was not a good pass. Here's Nelson. Gets pinned to the boards by Lazone. Puck played around Beauvillier. Around the boards, Beauvillier tries to toss it back over to the blue line. Here's Pellick's shot. Out and goes around the boards. McAvoy. Pass up ahead. Doesn't connect. And now flipped in the zone. Well, there you go. 9 minutes left. I said I would regain hope if the Bruins score another goal before the 8-minute mark. So they have 55 seconds for me to not lose hope again. I'm giving them 49 seconds. Pinordi with a good hit. The backhand around in front didn't connect. There's a shot from an angle. That one's blocked. Here comes Charlie Coyle the other way. Coyle from behind his net fishes it over, and here they come. Like, come on, Bruins got 30 seconds for me to not give up hope. Thought they were going to come back for 3 goals. I guess not. We'll see. DeBrusque plays it around. Needs to get into the zone. Eberle steals, though. And that one kept in by Clifton. He shoots on goal! Oh, and where's the cross-check? And they're going to call one on Scott Mayfield. He cross-checked Pasternak, and the Bruins are 2 for 3 on the power play tonight, and they're going to get another one. Scott Mayfield called for cross-checking, and if Boston scores on this power play, I'll gain hope. Why not? I'll give him a little bit past the 8-minute mark. I'll give him like the 6.5 minute whenever the power play expires. Marchand's 8th goal of the year was unassisted. Let's go full 2011 halves and start flopping to get penalties. That was a cross check, though. I didn't see a flop. I have to see the replay, but to me, that did not look like that looked like a legit cross check. I mean, I knew right away. I'm like, that's not a cross check. I swear. I already knew. Oh, there should be a penalty. If there isn't, that's utterly ridiculous. Let's take a look. Or was this? Oh, no, they're showing a replay of the Marchand goal. There's got to be a power play here. But they are showing a replay, so something's telling me it's not. Oh, no, there's not. They're getting loud. Face-off taken in the neutral zone. Oh, nope, they're not coming back. Okay, well, I thought there was a penalty because, there should have been. But it's whatever. They lost. They got to score 7 seconds. They have 7 seconds to score before I lose hope again. They have a whole 7 seconds. That's ridiculous. Pasternak gets cross-checked. No one's even near him. So the penalty is as blatant as it can get. And they still don't call it. I know why. The Bruins are 2 for 3 on the power play. Of course they're not going to let the Bruins come back. Boston against the world. It's been like that since the Red Sox won the World Series in 2004. You cannot tell me otherwise. It is always Boston against the world nowadays. Ryslik will pin Palmieri to the boards. Now Bergeron will steal, and he'll bring it up ahead. I mean, I guess technically if the Bruins were to score a goal, before 2 minutes, I wouldn't have hope, but at least they would have a chance to tie. Playing it around Pajot. We'll leave it for Pasternak, and here comes Boston. They flip it over to Marchand. He lost possession. Here's a shot. Oh, and they want to call Bruins fans so rude and obnoxious. I don't know if anyone saw, but an Islander fan gave the finger to Brad Marchand in the crowd. It was an Islander fan in the front row, and he just flipped off Brad Marchand. Oh, good Lord. Series is splitting everyone apart. My goodness. Flipped up by New York, down to the final 7 minutes. Yeah, you can keep on saying, come on, Islanders. They're going to win this game. I don't even cheer them on anymore. The Bruins are just hurting themselves with self-inflicted wound. Puck bounces off the boards over to Tenorti. to Nordy now. We'll pass up ahead to Smith. Hall lost possession and flipped in by Everly. Now to the final 6.5. Tenorti lost possession. Puck will bounce off the boards. Here's Pulock, D to D. That one missed the net around the boards. Matt Martin loses possession. Now here's Pasternak. Pasternak will steal. Pasternak brings it up ahead. From blade to stick up ahead it goes. Pasternak now gets it back. Yep, Islanders scored the 2 goals. Yep, they're up 4-2. Barzal with a nice little dangle almost scored. Blocker side of Rasmus. Almost made it 5-2. Barzal scored an incredible goal. Komarov will leave it behind the net. Back to the blue line. Here's a shot. Barzal now gets it back in the corner. Back over to Mayfield. Scott Mayfield shot. A broken stick on the play. The backhander doesn't connect. And Pasternak will flip it out to center. Here comes Jake DeBruski, lost possession to Pelech. The crowd is going absolutely berserk here at the Coliseum. McAvoy, D to D. Up ahead it goes to Ritchie. Pass didn't connect. Played in around the boards. Ritchie gets it back. Ritchie pass out front. A shot missed by Corrali. That was their shot right there. That was their shot. And they missed it. Corrali missed it glove side. That was the third goal. If they were ever going to score, that was their third goal. Oh, that hurts. Corrali missed it. That was the Bruins' third goal right there. And Corrali shanked it. Ouch. That one was painful. See, missed that one. Well, Bruins bring it up ahead. Chris Wagner now has it. Up ahead to Marchand. And Marchand lose possession to Nelson. And flipped into the boards to the final 4:20. Here is Grzelcyk. Bringing it up ahead to center ice. Marchand. Lost possession. And the Islanders will bounce it off the glass. Bergeron to Pasternak. He can't get it back. Puck will go through the skates. And up it goes. Sean, they're not scoring 2. They're not even scoring another goal. Never mind 2. They can't even get another call from these referees. They've already missed 2 blatant penalties since the last time they scored. Zajac shot up and over the net. Mayfield gets pinned to the boards. Palmieri. Quick pass down low. Laid in around the boards. Hall will then pass it up ahead. Well, he tried to anyway. Working from behind his net. Passes it off the boards. Here is Riley. Up ahead it goes to Charlie McAvoy. Laid in around for Varlamov to slow it down. Now we have a tumble up at the corner of the net. I mean, there should be another penalty against the Islanders that they're not going to call. I thought I saw a punch thrown. But maybe, yet again, there wasn't. We're under 3 minutes. Clifton will bring it up ahead. Puck will deflect off a Hall skate and into the Islanders' zone. Yeah, Bruins just gave up at this point. Here's Ritchie. Quick pass over to DeBrusk. A shot, missed the net again. Again, that was the other third goal that they kind of missed. Oh, man. Grzelcyk hit Zizekas. Now to puck jam with Grzelcyk. I mean, all I have to do is pretty much just puck it or keep the puck in the zone. No. Yeah, don't worry about it, Alex. I'll definitely be back. Game 1, Islanders Lightning. I think it's going to be set for Saturday night or maybe Friday night. Well, if it's not Friday night, I can't commentate. If it's Saturday night, I could. So, yeah, the Bruins are eliminated, but I'm still going to be commentating the playoffs. So, I'll still be doing East-West finals, potentially Game 7 between Vegas and Colorado, and then I'm definitely doing every single game for the Stanley Cup Finals if I can. So, that was a lot of fun. And honestly, I got to thank you guys. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. It was a fun time commentating a lot of these Bruins games here on YouTube. I really appreciate all of you guys stopping by. I appreciate the support. It was awesome. I'll be back commentating a lot of Bruins games next year. DeBrusque with a shot, Saber alarm off, minute 22 left. I'll be back with the Bruins commentaries next year. I'll still be doing the playoffs for the rest of the year. And once that ends, and then once the hockey playoffs end, I'll shift my attention to the NBA. And then once the NBA season ends, then that's when my baseball coverage will start. And I would definitely assume that me and Sean will definitely team up for some Red Sox games sometime in the future. And again, I'll be at the Red Sox game Friday night, so at least I'll ease the pain of this loss a little bit. Rosell pull the net. 6-on-5, the goal scorers. Milan Lucic scored the third goal in that Toronto comeback right about now. So we'll see what happens. Pasternak's shot deflected wide and out of play. A minute 15 to go. We still made it past the... Okay, yeah, they made it past the Caps. That is true. Yeah, this was a good series. Like, obviously, I'm upset by a fan perspective, but in reality, this was a fine series. And I can assure you, losing to the Islanders, this is the series I would want to lose. Losing to Washington, no thanks. Losing to Tampa again, no thanks. Making it to the finals, but losing again, no thanks. They made the second round, and they lost to a team that was better than them. Islanders will score the empty net. And that'll ensure an Eastern Conference Finals rematch. $58.9 to go. And good pass up ahead. Pajot to Cal Clutterbuck for the empty net. And the Bruins will go home beaten soundly into the night. Third goal of playoffs for Clutterbuck. Like, this was painful to commentate, but at least it wasn't as painful as Victor Hedman scoring a game-winning goal in the second overtime of last year. That's all I can say. At least this broadcast was way less painful than last year's. I'd rather lose 5-2 than lose in double overtime. So this obviously sucks, but I'd rather this than, yeah. Juggable version of the Nets. No. Flipped in on goal over off the save down to the final 50. The Bruins pull their net again. Why? Oh my goodness! Whoa, why did the Bruins pull the net and then they score another empty netter? What is Bruce Cassidy doing? They're just trying to rack up the Islander stat sheet now. How? Why? Why do you pull the goalie when you're losing by 3 with 40 seconds left? This is ridiculous, dude. Ryan Pollock scores off the glass, and it's in. That was the most unluckiest empty netter I've ever seen, but whatever. They win 6-2, presumably. Goodness, I would imagine these stop scoring. Tenorti will pass it down low to the final 30. And puck to puck that play with 26.6. You just subscribed? How did you not subscribe beforehand? But yeah, don't worry. I'll be commenting. This won't be my last Islanders broadcast. And this all but confirms again, June 15th, I'll be living in the past Bruins Canucks throwback commentary game 7. And that'll be June 15th. We'll be living in the past. We'll be seeing Tim Thomas, Zdeno Chara, Mark Recchi, and all of them. Icing call with 17.90. Why are they calling icing? Seriously, this game is done. Who cares if it's an icing? I ain't gonna get mad if you don't call icings anymore. It's 6-2. Just please, all I beg from Bruce Cassidy and Don Sweeney is please, I beg, be the end of the Tuukka Rask era. He's done. Stop. He's in his mid-30s. He has now lost, 4 straight years in the second round. The final horn sounds, and the Islanders officially, it's been official since the first period pretty much, but more official now, 6-2. Islanders are going to beat the Bruins in 6. That was a good series. It is what it is. They'll come back next year with Swayman, and hopefully they'll do better. And something, it's going to be Islanders Lightning Eastern Conference Finals. Not sure who they're going to. I'm not sure when they're going to start that. Again, I would assume game 1 will probably be Saturday, which if that is the case, I should be on the call for. But we shall see. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Wishing my Islanders fans best of luck in the third round again. I'll be commentating them still, so that'll be fine. You'll get to hear me commentate your games, and you won't hear me bashing on the referees every 2 seconds. So at least that'll be enjoyable for y'all. And again, for the Bruins fans, if you only watch me because I commentate the Bruins, that's fine too. I know it's my hometown team. I know that's who I usually commentate. So if you ain't going to be watching me until next season or until I start doing Red Sox coverage or Stanley Cup Finals coverage, I understand. But again, June 15th, Bruins Canucks, the first ever throwback commentary here on YouTube. We'll be commentating that. At least Bruins fans can now pretty much just be my send-off. That'll be my last Bruins game of the year, pretty much, as Barry Trotz completes the handshake line. The Islanders advanced and win both their series in 6 games, and now Barry Trotz and Charlie McAvoy are exchanging some nice words. That's good. That's good. I'm sure Trotz is saying, keep your head up high. You're a great young defenseman. Well, I'm going to go end the broadcast before I get even more sad than I already am. I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. Hey, I'll be back. Islanders Lightning game 1. And then for Bruins fans, make sure you hop back on June 15th for Bruins and Canucks game 7. But until next time, which I'm assuming my next broadcast might be Friday during the Red Sox game. If not, then my next commentary video will at least be Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, it was a great series. Yes, it was. The Islanders deserve to win it for sure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. And now I have to make an Instagram post. Break my heart here. But hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you for the next NHL playoff commentary.